Hello, my name is Aiden, this is my lovely wife Maddie, and welcome to the Post Game of Thrones show.
Okay guys, and before we get any further, a spoiler alert is in order.
Yeah. Maddie, Season 7 is finally here. Are you so excited? I'm so excited.
I was so excited.
What do you mean you were so excited?
So excited. I felt like this episode started so strong. It started so strong.
You just couldn't handle it anymore after Ed Sheeran popped.
Oh my god! Okay.
We'll talk about that more later,
Yeah,
but Maddie has thoughts.
I have thoughts. It totally fucked up the whole Dany scene with her reunion in her castle. It's just like, I'm born here. And I'm like, fucking Ed Sheeran. Why the fuck was he here? And it's like, look at this. It's so intense. Look at how she's looking at everything. I'm like, did you see that redheaded fuck? Why was he here? Okay, I won't go any further. Like, that's my big takeaway. So.
Oh my god. Okay, so I really liked it. It was slow, but most Game of Thrones season premieres are slow. It's a lot of, you come back and you're figuring everything out.
No, it started so good. I was like, this is something.
Yeah.
Go.
That's normally how they go, The season finale ends with a bang, and then the season premiere of the next season is everyone's sort of figuring out where they are so that the rest of the season can play out with actual things.
Well, I felt
happening.
like that's why in the 9th episode, the shit goes down. So that the 10th episode, we can bring everything together.
Yeah.
So that the first episode doesn't have to be like this.
That makes sense, but nothing was wrapped up in the 10th episode last season.
I completely...
Literally, they blew up everything.
I get that. I really do. But, I don't know. It wasn't even the slowness that bugged me. I swear it wasn't. It was just Ed Sheeran. I liked the episode. Other than that, I really enjoyed everyone. It showed everyone.
It pretty much did, yeah.
So, I have no problem there. I have no quarrel with
You
that
have no
part.
quarrel.
I have a huge quarrel with Ed Sheeran. God! I don't even know who he is. And I was like, why the fuck is Ed Sheeran here? Okay. Sorry. Go. Sorry.
Alrighty, so in this episode, we're going to take a look at where everybody is. We're going to take Maddie's big takeaway. We're going to talk about some stuff. We're going to name the MVP of the episode, and then we're going to make predictions in a battle for our very own Iron Throne.
Yeah, I'm never going to win that. I mean, I should have fucking predicted that Ed Sheeran was going to be in the next episode. What's next, Tom Cruise? Let's just fucking have a celebrity guest every episode. I don't know. All right. It's fine. Let's go on to where are they now?
Alright, so the Night's King is still up here beyond the wall. He is headed south with a great big army of dead people and giant dead people, just because it clearly wasn't scary enough to begin with. Down here at the wall, Bran and Mira are headed underneath to Castle Black, greeted by the brand new Lord Commander Dolorous Ed. Down in Winterfell, Jon and Sansa are bickering about who killed who and whose castle should, be whose castle. Sansa and her bickering is mostly fueled by Littlefinger, it feels like. Also in Winterfell are Davos, Tormund, Brienne, Podrick, and the Lady Badassery herself, Lyanna Mormont. Down in the Twins, Arya killed just about every single person, it felt like. Every single Frey, anyway. And then she got to hang out with Ed Sheeran for a little bit. So, that's fun. Down in King's Landing, Cersei's having a painting made, because, she's taking up a new hobby. And Jaime's there, and he seems very disapproving. Euron Greyjoy shows up with a proposal of marriage, because Cersei is the most beautiful woman he's ever seen in his whole life, which I don't buy. Over in Old Town, at the Citadel, Sam is mostly picking up poop, but he's learning a little bit of stuff too. He learned that there's some dragon glass underneath Dragonstone, and he's going to send that information to Jon Snow. Jorah is in a cell, because his grayscale, is very bad. Like, he's going to die, tomorrow, it feels like. Up in the north, the Hound, Beric Dondarrion, and Thoros of Myr are traveling to the Wall to do some battle with the White Walkers. And down in Dragonstone, Dany and her friends are finally in Westeros, and it's very exciting and emotional. It's awesome. Really quickly, I want to point out to everybody just how close to each other Dragonstone and King's Landing are. Look at that. They're right next to each other. Dany could hop on her dragon, fly over there, and the dragon could take a great big huge shit on top of the Red Keep and then get back home for lunch. They're really close together, guys. Really close. And that's pretty much where everyone is now.
All right, guys, so as slow as I thought this episode was, it still consisted of a lot of stuff. Like, a lot of things were happening.
Oh, things were happening.
And I smiled a couple times. And then Ed Sheeran made me cry. Okay, just go!
Okay, so this is the part of the show where I'm going to bring up a couple things, and you're going to tell me what you thought about them, and we're going to discuss.
Discuss. Why do you get to bring the things?
I don't know.
Because you didn't tell me to bring the things.
I'm closer to the computer that has the things that are next to it.
Fine, I won't bring the things. Go.
Okay, so Bran is full three-eyed raven. We see him talking to Dolores Ed, the new Lord Commander of the Night's Watch, about things that he has seen that Bran was not present for him to know that he had seen, so he saw them in his brain.
Quick thing. I had no idea the three-eyed... I don't even know why I didn't put it together that the old guy was a three-eyed raven. I'm pretty sure I did know, but then we were talking about it again in this episode, and I was like, wait, Bran's a three-eyed raven? And it took... I just, totally forgot about the three-eyed raven shit.
It's another quarrel that Maddie has
quarrel.
with Game of Thrones. Bran, usually.
Okay, yeah. Bran is usually something. But he didn't bug me this episode. Maybe he did a little bit. Now I'm thinking about it. He's like, they're coming. They're coming after us. All of us. None of us are safe. And, he's like all paralyzed and stuff. Never mind. I just guess I hate him too.
Way to hate on handicapped people. That went
just
well.
Bran. No, but I don't know why. We haven't really talked about the three-eyed raven. Like, it's been a while since the old guy was a raven.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What season did he stop being a raven and Bran was hanging out with him?
I think he showed up in the end of season 4.
Yeah, so I just kind of forgot about the raven part. I was like,
yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
No, not really. Not really. I don't retain information very well at
Maddie
all.
blocks out the Bran parts.
Yeah, because they aren't important.
Okay, so next thing, Tormund and his wildlings now are going to Eastwatch by the Sea, and he says to the northern guy, I can't remember who it is.
Now we are the
Night's Watch, and it's
fucking
fucking badass.
So cool.
Yeah.
And all of his scenes with Brienne were awesome. I don't even want anything to happen between those two. I just want him to be like, oh, like the maiden is just trying to get...
Yeah.
And then Brienne just like beat the shit out of Pod.
I just wanted them to fight. I was like, he
I know,
came walking over and I'm like, oh, dude, fight. Spar scene
Please
between
fight.
Tormund and Brienne.
Yeah.
Because Brienne would kick his ass.
No, I know. But that wasn't the point.
No.
She was kind of distracted for a second. I didn't want her to be. But at the same time, it was perfect because she just like, fuck you, Pod.
Yeah, she just
like when your
whacked him
friends
in
are
the
like,
ass with his
when
sword,
your crush walks by and they're like, oh, look it, and no, she's just like, bam.
Yeah, it's fucking dope.
I thought it was perfect.
Okay, speaking of Brienne, Jon gives her a little wink when he says that all people, including girls between the ages of 10 and 60.
I don't know if it was a wink or if it was just like.
I mean,
the camera rolled over to her.
Yeah, he
it's
looked
like,
at her.
Wow,
though.
she's a girl.
Yeah, no, I mean, he looked at her like, I get you. I see you.
Oh, okay, fine. I'll get that.
Yeah.
But I thought it was cool how Lady Mormont got up and she's like,
no,
I don't need your permission to fight.
Yeah.
Permission. Yeah.
That's pretty dope, though. I think it makes sense. At first, I was like, oh, does that really make sense with his character? And then his whole big thing in season 3 was like Ygritte and him trying to protect her, and then she's way more badass than he ever was.
That, and I also felt like he doesn't care about stature and or titles or everything. He's the bastard, and then the girls are the girls. So like, who is above anyone right now?
Here's my question: does this mean that Sansa has to learn how to fight?
No,
that's
that
not
bitch
happening.
ain't fighting.
No.
That's another.
So you're on Team Jon with that whole thing.
I'm on Team Jon.
I'm currently on Team Sansa.
Okay, I think Team Sansa is right.
Yeah.
Maybe. But I just hate her and Littlefinger.
I hate Littlefinger, but I think
Sansa did have like a huge redemption last season for me. I was like, oh wow, I actually like her, like the plot that's going on right now. Mm-hmm. It was awful, but I was really excited for her to have revenge on Ramsay and stuff. Yeah. But then now I'm done with it again because she's being a little...
That girl's gonna have the biggest career after this whole thing is over, though, I think.
I think so too. I would agree with that.
She's good. Like, Dany's good. Jon is fine. She's really good. The problem
is I think Dany's good in this, and then I see her in other movies, and I'm like, is this the same actor?
Yeah. You know who's really fucking good?
What?
Arya.
I mean, Arya's pretty damn good too. But I think
good.
she's in weird Netflix stuff too.
Is she?
Yeah. She doesn't like Robot Boy.
Yeah. I wanted her to be Ellie in Last of Us, and I think it's
Oh my God.
that ship has sailed. She's too old now.
Darn it. She still looks really little though.
Yeah.
But still, I just like John more, and I think that he's a better commander and everything. And I think Sansa's kind of like the all-in kind of girl.
Mm-hmm.
She's just so pissed at everyone that's hurt her. She has every reason to be.
Yeah.
But she doesn't care what it takes. She's gonna just send her troops in, even if. Except no, she was the one saying that we're not ready.
It's true.
I have no idea then. I'm gonna keep on Team John though.
Okay.
You made me think too hard.
Okay, so the poop montage with Sam, I think, was the best thing that's ever been put on television.
No, that was just disgusting.
Response.
Response to that. No. Okay, it was awesome. Because
I
it
laughed
first
my
started
ass
and
off.
I was like just disgusted. I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't want to see poop.
Yeah.
Like, that's gross. I don't want him to just be opening up and when he's pouring it over and he's like gonna throw up and then he's doing the same noises when he's doing the food and stuff.
Yeah,
it was just gross.
yeah.
It was just gross. But yeah, it was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
All I could think about was like, this is disgusting. How does he not have like every disease imaginable?
Yeah.
Because he's going through like people's intestines and stuff, and then going through poop.
I think that
He's
whole
sick.
yeah,
He's
that
gonna
whole
be sick.
section was like, I mean, they're reinforcing that these people who are supposedly very intelligent, like we are the memories of the realm or whatever, you know,
They still shit in a stupid thing,
and
bucket.
then they don't wash their hands when they're dissecting somebody or when they're going to get the food pans away from the clearly very, very, very infectious stone people.
Oh my gosh, I know. I was like, hi Jorah, where did you come from?
Yeah. Oh, hey, how you doing there?
we did have no idea where he was last season.
Yeah. I think I said he was walking around a desert somewhere.
Nope, he's not.
No.
He's there.
He's in a cell.
He's in a cell.
So, is that it for him?
No. I told you, he's not gonna die. He's gonna find a cure, and then he's gonna die.
So who's gonna get him? Like, is Sam gonna find a cure for grayscale? That's tough.
I honestly don't know. But yeah,
Because those old fuckers in the Citadel aren't doing shit. They're like, that dude's just like, oh, here's a fucking, I don't know, a spleen. Weigh this for me. Oh, it weighed 147 stones.
I know. Oh, I know. It's freaking Slughorn.
He was fucking looking good though. You see, like he lost some lbs, some stones.
Some stones. I just think he's getting old. That's the only problem.
Okay, so we see a lot of Beric Dondarrion and Thoros of Myr. My personal theory is because of the trailers and everything, they're trying to make us think that Beric Dondarrion is the prince who was promised to Azor Ahai.
Because his sword lights on fire.
Because his sword lights on fire, and they have a big long spiel about, why do you keep going back to life? And I don't know. I ask myself that question every hour of every day.
And you're like,
yeah.
You're alive again.
Yeah,
Jeez.
no. So I think that they're gonna kill him. Like he's gonna get this fire sword.
He's gonna use it. Yeah. Or no, not even like be able to use it.
Okay.
It like turns on and then like ice arrow to the face.
I think that makes sense. And then he dies.
And he dies.
And then Thoros of Myr tries to bring him back, and he can't.
He can't. And then John picks it up, or someone cool picks it up, lights on fire again.
And here's my theory why. Because they keep talking about this idea of that the Lord of Light brings you back for a reason. Why does he bring me back? Why does he bring me back? I think that he brought him back so that Beric Dondarrion can get Sandor Clegane into a place where he's a good guy and he's fighting on the right side and he's up north where he needs to be. I think that Sandor Clegane is a bigger player than Beric Dondarrion by far. And that is Dondarrion's purpose.
Oh my gosh, wasn't that like the saddest part ever though? When he accidentally kills those people and then has to come back and bury their bodies later.
Yeah, I enjoyed the nod to the books where he's the gravedigger. I liked that. That was good.
I was just like, I was so weirded out when he didn't want to go in and everything because I had no idea what house it was. I was starting to think that maybe it was his childhood home and that's where he got burned or something like that or just something.
Yeah.
And then it showed the farmer and his daughter and I still didn't remember, if I'm honest. Like,
Yeah, no,
I didn't.
It's been a long
I didn't
time.
see that poll. Yeah. I just was kind of like, okay, he's having some feels. I thought it was because it was a little girl he thought of Arya. Like,
yeah.
And it's just kind of like, he misses her, he kind of hates her,
Yeah.
but, he doesn't want her dead. But it turns out he was the reason they died.
Yeah.
And that's really depressing.
Agreed. Ed Sheeran aside, it's weird that Arya is going south instead of north.
Honestly, once she said she was going south, I was like, that makes so much sense for her character. She's not in it to reunite with her family. She's in it to avenge her family.
Yeah, like she's literally going south because she's going to kill the queen.
She's going to kill Cersei, and that's it. And then she'll come back and have a hug with Jon Snow. Like, right now, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
She doesn't care.
Next episode, we should assemble who exactly is still on her list and who of them is still alive. And figure out where she's going to go next. We will do that.
I'm assuming, that she's going to keep going. I don't know if Arya can stop.
I agree, but
I know that there's this list.
But once the list is done, then she can go help Jon fight the White Walkers, maybe, because he needs a lot of help, I think. Did you see those fucking ice giants?
That's
Those are not good.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Hound has his little vision in the flames. He sees the wildlings at the sea. I mean, not the wildlings. The White Walkers at the sea, and where the sea meets the wall, which I'm assuming is Eastwatch by the Sea, which we know that Tormund is going to. And then he also says that he sees a mountain and an arrowhead. And the entire internet is going to explode that he sees the mountain. Because the mountain, of course, is his brother who he hates.
I don't think he would have said that part if it was his brother.
Well, the way that I'm assuming that the vision works is that it doesn't show you images. Like, it doesn't show you exactly what's happening. It shows you images. Like, I'm sure he saw a mountain. I'm sure he saw an arrowhead.
What is the arrowhead supposed to be?
I have no fucking idea, but I don't think that the mountain is his brother.
I don't think so either. First off, I think the mountain's dead. The mountain's gone. Like, I mean, the mountain's alive and well, but he's zombified. Like, he's not a person anymore.
No.
I don't know if, like, it necessarily matters if Clegane defeats him. I think
agree.
he has to.
Do you think that there will be Clegane Bowl?
I don't know. I really don't. I almost want him to see his brother again and feel bad for him. Like he hates his brother, but I don't think he ever wanted him to be a zombie.
I agree with that.
Like, almost like mercy kill, I would almost enjoy more than like, meh, you lit me on fire.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. I think one of my predictions later on is going to be that there is no Clegane Bowl. So we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, last thing is, who did we not see in this episode? I was trying to come up with people that we didn't get a good look at. We didn't see Olenna Tyrell. We did not see Ilaria Sand. We did not see Yara or Theon.
Yeah, and we didn't see Dorne. We didn't see the Greyjoy siblings.
Mm-mm. I think that's really just about it as far as main characters that we have. We didn't get a good look at. Well, we didn't see Dario Naharis out in Marine. I kind of doubt we ever will again. I think he's done.
That's depressing, but I don't really care at the same time. When you said that, I was a little bit depressed.
Yeah.
But are you going to change that?
Well, I was going to say it's possible that he Danny's in trouble and he rides in with his second sons.
And then he dies. But,
like, we need that. Like, that happens in everything.
I guess, yeah. I don't think there's any main characters that weren't in that.
Yeah. Okay.
Other than those.
So, let's, should we move on to your big takeaway and hear what you have to say about Ed Sheeran? We're all very excited.
I know.
I'm excited
I kind of feel like it might help me with the predictions if I could get this off my chest. Because right now I'm just angry.
Yeah, I understand.
Alright, guys, so this season is fucked up. Why was Ed Sheeran in this episode? Why? Why did they do that? I don't understand in any way, shape, or form. There is only 2 seasons left of this Oscar-worthy show. And they're like, oh, let's start having celebrity cameos. Oh, I know the best person. Fucking Ed Sheeran. Who is he? I don't even know. I don't have one song of him, even on like a YouTube playlist, somewhere where music is free. I don't even think I've listened to anything. I guess I can't hate him this much. Maybe I'm like regretting hating him so much. Not really though. He's gonna need to die really fucking fast. My blood pressure's right here. You know that in Lilo and Stitch where it's showing you a picture of Stitch over here? Where like his bad level? That's like how angry I am right now at Ed Sheeran being in this episode. When Arya's like, stumbling across a bunch of Lannisters who are singing and everything's merry, That whole scene was fucking not necessary. It was useless. It was stupid. And she's just like a giggling girl all of a sudden where, oh, I'm gonna go kill the queen right now. And everyone's like, oh, what a tease. What was that? It was just totally out of character for Arya. Thinking out of character for Ed Sheeran because he doesn't just normally go in the woods and sing with a bunch of Lannister soldiers. But I really don't know. I don't know. I feel hurt. I feel offended. I feel attacked. Honestly. I that's my big takeaway. Is that I did not deserve that.
Oh my God, Maddie, you really dislike Ed Sheeran.
I didn't know so much rage could be. I think I have more anger for Ed Sheeran.
All right, let's take a look at the MVP of the episode. My MVP of the episode, Ed Sheeran.
No, fuck you. Don't even. Okay. My actual MVP. That better not fucking be your MVP.
He had a beautiful singing voice. Let's just be real.
Aiden. Is that your actual MVP?
They were a nice bunch of guys.
Okay, my MVP is Arya Stark. Because I felt like bringing the episode, just starting the episode off like that with such a cold open where, and Filch has to, the little twitches in his face. It just looked awesome. The whole scene was awesome. And then Arya walks off and winter has came.
And she smiles a little bit.
Yeah. It was just, I just thought it was awesome.
I agree that part was badass. And she gets to hang out with Ed Sheeran at the end. My MVP of the episode, I would say it's Daenerys because she did it. She got it back. She's home.
Well, she should have fucking been home like 2 seasons ago, but the tightwad got stuck in Marine because of her big fat ego. I love Dany usually.
I don't disagree with that, but she has been planning this for 60 hours of television. And she finally did it. She got off the boat. She puts her hand on the ground.
Ed Sheeran ruined this moment for me.
I know. Super emotional.
It was 60 hours.
And she's
of
walking
episodes
up this.
I have put time into this show, and I was excited for that scene, and Ed Sheeran ruined it for me. So Arya is the MVP.
Okay. I can't argue with that logic.
Arya's the MVP. She killed a whole room of men.
She did.
And it was awesome. They were coughing up blood.
Yeah.
And she told them exactly why they were dying.
Yeah.
She let them know, you killed, you big strong men. You killed a woman with her unborn children. You sliced a mother of 5. It was fucking awesome. And I really wish I was more in it for Dany's scene.
I understand.
I do think that
you lost it. You were out.
It was the pinnacle of everything that I have been excited for Game of Thrones, is for her to finally be on her way to the Seven Kingdoms and for her to actually get back to her, the Targaryen household and everything like that. Like, it should have been so much cooler. And it was so cool that there was no dialogue. And then for her to just get to the map room and then let's begin. And then fucking end roll credits. Okay, what the fuck? Dany MVP.
I'm telling you, she's the MVP. She did it.
No, I'm going back.
She's.
You were fucking right. You didn't even talk. I talked to myself.
Yeah, you did.
Fine.
It's a bitchin' part. She walks up. She hasn't been there since she leaves Dragonstone in a storm right after the Mad King falls, right after she's born. That's why she's called Daenerys Stormborn. And she hasn't been there for her whole life, but she knows that's where her ancestors are. That's her home. And she knows that, but she doesn't have any memory of it. And she comes back and she walks through the whole thing, and Tyrion backs up, and Missandei keeps Grey Worm from coming, and no one bugs her while she walks through all this big staircase, and she walks through the hallways, and she stares at the throne, and then she walks up to the map room, and she's like, brushes her hands over for a second, and then she's like, fuck it, let's go.
Yeah, I've
had my
She didn't sit down
moment.
in it. I kind of thought, like, this is where the trailer part comes from.
Where she sits down?
She's going to go and sit down, and then she just walks straight off to the mat room, which was really cool. I think you're right. You're right. But I am going to say that I would have agreed with you right in the beginning if Ed Sheeran didn't fuck shit up for me.
I think I agree with that. Literally, no more celebrity guests because we will not have a show. It'll just be me here. Maddie will be done. She's like, I'm out.
Fuck you.
I walk. I can't do it.
Seriously.
If Ed Sheeran is
it
not
took
dead
me
at the
out-
beginning of the next episode.
Oh my god, I know, seriously. But it just took me right out of it. I was like, who the fuck is this redhead little twat thinking he is by just making a weird appearance, an unnecessary appearance. Okay, that's fine. It's fine.
He actually, I will say, he wasn't bad. Like he didn't take me out of it with his acting necessarily.
His face took me out. Okay,
I
don't
can't
need to
control
go
that.
in
He
this
can't-
anymore. I don't need to do this.
All right, you're right.
I don't.
Okay.
Like my blood pressure's so high right now, I'm gonna have a heart attack. Okay,
Okay.
you're right. Danny's the MVP, but Arya made a bitchin' entrance.
I agree with that. No, for sure. Arya
She's
is
the
clearly the second MVP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone get a trophy for that?
No.
You know, participation reward for
If you're not first, you're last.
last.
Okay, we're gonna move on to predictions. Where still, if you're not first, you're last. And I know someone who is not first.
Have any of your predictions
No,
come
not
true
yet.
already? I suck at this. I suck terribly at it. Yes, I do. Bran and all of these people have been in it since the very fucking beginning, and I don't even know any of their names. I really don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I watched. I'm like, this is so cool. What's their name again? Who just died? I'm just watching Aiden the whole time because I'm like, he's gonna have to explain this again. I don't. Now you're not squeaking. I don't think about it. I'm watching it and it's fun for me.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden the episode ends and I'm like, what happened? Where was I? Why was I? Ed Sheeran, why were you there? God, this joke's getting old, but it's hurting me still.
No, I think it's just because...
What's that Adele song?
No idea.
Well, I haven't done much healing.
Hello.
Yeah.
It's Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran. You fucking ruined it.
No, I think it's because I've read the books. So...
I really don't think that is. I really think that people know what's going on, and I'm just constantly confused.
I think that people who just watch the show are just as... Wait, who the fuck was that again? And like, I mean, I put a lot of time and effort into knowing who the hell everybody is.
You do. You like that. Like, I can ask you, like, who's everyone on the Clippers right now? And you can be like, bam, 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 bam.
signed Neil Gallinari and...
And it doesn't even matter. You
Yeah.
just, you retain that kind of information. I just don't.
Yeah.
I'm like, remember that one guy? Oh, when they showed Clegane, for some reason I still thought he was dead, even though he's been in it for a while. Like he's been revived for a
You're
while.
like, wait, wasn't he
dead?
I'm like, no, Matt. Remember he had that bit with Ian McShane last season.
I don't know. I don't know where I am at right now.
Yeah, it's
I
all
really
right.
just
You
don't.
gotta get back into it.
I need to get back into it. I really should have
Gotta take Ed
rewatched.
Sheeran out.
They gotta get him out. What is your prediction? Have any of your predictions come
No,
true?
not a single one of them.
Not yet, but this is the first episode. I'm not saying that.
Yeah. No, I none of them are untrue yet. So
Why
I'm feeling
didn't I
good.
say that Danny would make it to her place? Like, that would have been a good prediction.
The first episode we knew was called Dragonstone. If you had made that prediction, I would have been like, no, fuck you.
That would have been my only chance.
I'm like, yeah, Jon Snow doesn't die in the first episode.
I think if I would have guessed that Ed Sheeran was going to be in this episode,
Yeah.
I should have just won.
Yeah. Well, I
Like-
think we knew Ed Sheeran was going to cameo too, though.
What?
Yeah.
This is why I don't like to look at anything, because I like to live it and
Yeah.
then not know anything that's happening. So maybe I should start paying attention. All right, what is your first prediction?
Okay, so my first prediction is, I guess I'll just lead off with that there will be no Clegane Bowl. One of them will die
before-
or the show will end before they have a big fight. And the one of them that will die first will probably be the Mountain. I think he's going to die this season in some sort of trial
this
by
is too
combat
fucking.
with
No,
Cersei.
I'm just okay. So you.
No, my prediction is there no Clegane Bowl.
No, okay. My prediction will be the Mountain dies this season.
What the fuck? Why is that your prediction?
That's my first prediction.
You're just aiming on mine.
What? How am I gonna win, Aiden? How am I gonna win? If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
I agree with that. No, you're right.
Yeah, I'm gonna have that one.
Okay, my second prediction
And
is...
if that one doesn't come true, and that's your only prediction that doesn't come true,
Yeah.
yeah, that's divorce worthy right there.
Okay. Okay, my next prediction is... I'm going to say Beric Dondarrion dies this season.
Beric Dondarrion.
Mm-hmm. The homie
Guy
with the eye patch. Yes.
Yeah. Eyeball. That one eyeball.
Yeah.
He has
One eyeball.
He only has one eyeball. Fuck. I was hoping your prediction would take longer because you're always like, Maddie, before we start filming, do you know what you're gonna say? I'm like, yeah. My biggest problem right now is trying to remember my predictions from the last time we made this video.
Okay. Would you like to know what they are?
What were they again?
They were that Jorah will not die
Okay, I know that one,
grayscale, but will die.
Okay.
Which is an awesome
What's
prediction.
the next one?
That Nymeria will return.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one, I think.
Yeah.
And your final prediction, was that Jaime will die before Cersei.
Yeah. So
Actually, I think your prediction was that both Jaime and Cersei will die this season.
And I do
and
think
then you
Jaime
added
will
on
die.
that
Yeah.
bit at the end.
So that's extra points. Because
Yeah,
I feel like the
you get
prophecy
extra
is
points.
being fulfilled, but all the time in this show, they're like, the prophecy fulfilled, but not really.
But not really. Yeah, that's true.
Like he's the fire wielder, but not really.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, but a direwolf will be in the next episode. That's what my next prediction is.
Wow.
Yeah. It's been a while since we've seen those guys.
Where the fuck is Ghost? Like,
I know.
Really?
Why is he not around? I can't remember.
I think he's at Castle Black or something.
Did they leave him there? It's really fucked up with John.
I can't remember where the fuck the Ghost is.
Yeah, direwolf is going to be in the next episode.
Yeah. One of them. A direwolf. Who's left? Is it just Nymeria and Ghost? Summer's dead.
Yeah.
Grey Wind is dead.
Yep.
Lady's dead.
Yep.
And Shaggy Dog is dead.
Fuck, so only those two.
Yep, Nymeria and Ghost are the ones left. And I don't know what the fuck either of them are.
Shit, so maybe that's a really hard prediction.
Okay, so my final prediction, is I was going to go with that Ed Sheeran will last the whole season. But I think that that's folly. So I'm going to go with who I think that the prince who is promised Azor Ahai is. I think a lot of people think it's either Jon Snow or Daenerys. I'm going to go a different direction. I'm going to say Bran. I have a couple reasons behind this. In the legend of the prince who is promised, and there's a bunch of different names, a bunch of different legends around the realm. But they all pretty much mean the same thing. Or the same person, whether he's a prince who was promised Azor Ahai. I think the night hero, the lost hero, something like that. And one of the parts of it is that person will travel north, and all of their friends, all of their travel companions, will slowly die. And that sounds a lot like Bran to me, because he traveled north. Jojen died, Osha died, Rickon died, Hodor died, and the three-eyed raven died. Now Mira is the only one that's left. So she'll die, and then he's the prince who was promised. And it, it's the doing that thing where it fills a prophecy, but not really, because he's supposed to be this legendary warrior, but he can't even walk. I think that makes sense. And he wields a fire sword in his brain, I guess. I don't know. That's my prediction.
I think it makes sense.
Yeah.
For sure. God, predictions. God. I had one, and then you were talking for so long, and I forgot. I was so bored by
I was making so much sense.
That Bran could be the prince that was promised. The first season, I'm like, this little bitch is my least favorite character. Like, why isn't he dead? And when he gets pushed out a window, I'm like, thank God. He was, so annoying.
He was not.
Yeah,
he was cute.
No, he wasn't. I hated his hair. Hated everything about him. But, God damn it, Aiden. I had something. It wasn't important, though.
It's not pretty important.
It wasn't even good, though. Oh, Ed Sheeran better be dead. It's not a prediction. It's a fucking promise. If he's not dead next episode, he will be.
Okay, so you're saying Ed Sheeran will die next episode.
Next episode.
Does it count if we never see him again? If he's
he needs to be dead.
You need to see his corpse.
I need to see his corpse. Even just a red wig. Even if they couldn't get Ed Sheeran for another episode.
He's like, sorry guys, I gotta go do a tour.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Then he's...
They're like, oh no, Ed Sheeran, what will we do without you?
Okay. Again, blood pressure, everything like that. Yes, he'll be dead next episode.
Alright. I think it's a fair prediction.
Hopefully that gives me something.
Alrighty. So hopefully one of our predictions will come true next episode. Your Ed Sheeran prediction will either come true or not come true. So that's good.
Yeah, we'll just get that prediction.
Yeah, and then we'll know. So maybe, potentially, you might be sitting on the Iron Throne next episode.
I fucking better get started on making that because I'm going to sit in it. You're like, I'm going to just put it in the background with our green screen. I'm like, fuck that. I'm going to
blacksmith one. You're
blacksmith. I couldn't even think of the name. I just had to make motions.
I'm excited to
Everyone
film
knew.
you trying to blacksmith the Iron Throne.
Well,
That'll be fun.
It's going to happen.
Alrighty, thank you guys very much for watching. We're going to be here every single Monday following a brand new episode of Game of Thrones to discuss, react, and make predictions in a battle for our very own Iron Throne. So make sure to subscribe, like, share all the wonderful, happy, fun stuff. Peace out.
Bitches.